The discovery of the structure of DNA marked a milestone in science history, changing modern biology. It is often misunderstood as to who claimed ownership of the double helix structure of DNA, as the works of J. Watson and F. Crick won the Nobel Prize for figuring it out. After serious investigations and studies, it was made known that Rosalind Franklin's scientific contributions were way more important than they were made out to be. Rosalind Franklin was born on July 25, 1920, in London with affluent parents that encouraged her interests. Ever since she was 15, she wanted to be a scientist, which was difficult at that time. She studied physics and chemistry at the University of Cambridge, achieving her degree in 1941. Rosalind learnt the basics of molecular biology and crystallography in 1951 at King's College, using X-ray technology to lead her towards her discovery of the structure of DNA. A DNA molecule consists of two strands that wind around each other like a twisting ladder. Each strand has a backbone made of alternating groups that work together. DNA is the material that carries all the information about how a living thing will look and function. It is in every cell of every living thing. DNA determines what colour eyes, hair, and skin colour we have, our height, and even the size of our ears. DNA in our bodies is given to us as a mixture of our mother's and father's DNA. In 1952, Rosalind created a famous photograph of X-ray diffraction known as Photo 51. This photo shows a well-defined X-shaped pattern and is the most famous X-ray image of DNA. It took 100 hours to get this image and took a year to analyse. Wilkins found the image and stole it, taking it to Watson and Crick. They used this image to create possibilities of the structure and eventually came to the same conclusions as Franklin. Watson and Crick published their own manuscript in 1953, whilst Rosalind finished her own studies to soon publish her own manuscript. The two works were published together, making it seem like Franklin's experiments confirmed the men's studies instead of inspiring their discoveries. In 1958, Rosalind Franklin died at age 37 on April 16 from cancer, which may have been caused from her extensive use of radiography machinery. This happened 4 years before the men won the Nobel Prize, and Franklin never shared in the honour. It is safe to say that Rosalind had an inspiring attitude towards science and was determined to continue her works no matter what. Others stole her theories. Thankfully, however, due to the investigations into her life, the truth about the discovery of the double helix could be made. The most important thing to remember is Rosalind Franklin determined the structure of DNA, which determines who we are. Franklin's Photo 51 is the most famous X-ray image of DNA, and her contribution to science has been eye-opening.